So hello, we're in a normal classroom. Pre-COVID, we'd have 28 people in a classroom like this. We can see from the standard learning setup, all students would be next to each other. They'd be scattered around the classroom in quite close proximity. The new normal, if we're going to bear in mind social distancing, could look at one of two things. We could take the guidance literally and we could put 15 people in this classroom. If we're looking at doing a risk assessment and maintaining social distancing, this would look very different. To be able to split people out in 2 metre intervals so that nobody comes into anybody else's social distance, we'd be looking, we've got a 6 metre by 6 metre classroom pretty much here, which would allow rows of 3 people and 3 people across. So effectively we're looking at 9 people. In terms of learning, if we were to have that kind of setup, we'd have a person to one side, a person sat in the middle, and a person sat into the right. How that would look for a teacher would almost be crammed right there back at the back of a room and not be able to interact with the classroom. So what we're trying to set up is a classroom that's conducive to a good learning environment. An environment whereby we'd have people set up in an N shape around the classroom, similar to what you might have seen in lecture theatres for higher education. That might mean maybe 1, 2, 3 people across the side, 1, 2, 3 people across another side, giving us 6, and a person in the middle to give us that 7th person. So with 7 people around the outside of the class, that would give us a large empty space. To maximise extra bodies in, we could have a slight wrap around the front to have an extra body, giving us 8 people in the class. Now from a learning environment, this would mean everybody still faces inwards to look at the front, to be able to see what's ever on the whiteboard or what the main focal point of the lesson is. It also would give the teacher the ability to walk around the class and interact with the student whilst maintaining social distancing. Guidance suggests people working back to back, which would be great from a learning environment, or trying to face the same way. If we had rows of students, that would give us 3 students at the back and 3 students at the front, only giving us 6. By having the N classroom with a slight wrap around the front, that we've just shown, that will give us 8 people whilst maintaining social distancing.